Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today I'm going to be using the Christina Collection, and this is part of my range of dies and stamps and stencils along with the embossing folders. Now this collection is only available at CraftStash, but they will ship worldwide and they do accept PayPal. Now in some of the videos lately I've been using vellum, or parchment as some people call it, to make beautiful flowers and butterflies. But in this video I'm going to show you how to turn white vellum into coloured vellum to make your flowers. So to make these really pretty flowers we're going to be using the layered florals, stamps and the dies. And we'll be adding them to a lovely Flourish background, and we'll create the card with the original complete card and box die set. Now all these pieces of vellum started off as just plain white, and I'm going to show you how to make the colours to match the designs that you want to make. So I'm just putting some copy paper down just to keep the undermat clean, and there's my piece of vellum. Now I need two different colours of ink, so I'm using peacock feathers and blueprint. You're just going to put the ink down onto the vellum, and it doesn't matter if it's blotchy, you're just going to pop it down anywhere you want, and you're going to blend the two colours together. So once you're happy with your blend, and do bear in mind you'll never get two pieces that will look the same, you need to leave that on one side for the distress inks to dry. Now here's one I did with two shades of green, and for this one I used peeled paint and forest moss, and again I just blended the two colours together, and that now is dry and ready for me to stamp on. So for the leaves I've chosen these two leaves here, and I'm going to use this one also. And for the flowers I'm taking the spiky one there at the top, and I'm taking this smaller spiky one, and I'm adding them all to my blocks. So we'll start with the blue and we'll create the flowers that we want for our card. Now I'm going over this with an anti-static bag just to make sure that there are no fingerprints left on this vellum and that everything is completely dry. Now this is an EK Success tool, but I found that the end clogged, so all I did was cut myself a circle of felt and I fastened it around the bottom with an elastic band. Now I'm going to be using Versamark and Sparkle powder. Stamped and added the embossing powder, you need to get your heat tool really hot, and you need to bring it to the vellum in short bursts so that you don't warp the material. The flowers cut out and the leaves that you want, you can then start to make your card. Now try different colours and different powders to make your flowers. These were coloured red and it's just white embossing powder. These are just the little centres from the die set, and these are done with sparkly powder on the plain white vellum. Now you can layer them up together however you wish, and you can add different designs to your cards as you go along. Now from the complete card and box die set, we're going to make the base card, and we're going to make a stitched mat that will sit on top. So with this die, I'm going to fold my card in half, keep the open ends to one side, and place the non-cutting edge over the open ends, and that will go through my die cutting machine. Then with the same piece of card, the same kind of card, I'm going to take the stitched mat and I'm going to cut this die as a mat to the top of my card. So there's my card cut, and it gives me two separate pieces. So I'm going to score one of them along the top by about ½ inch, and I'm going to add glue along this edge. Now once I marry these two together, that will give me a top folding card that will stand in 10th fold. Now there is my stitch mat that will sit on the top, and this is the piece that I'm going to emboss. So once you've run that through your die cutting machine on the embossing in a folder sandwich, you will have the pattern in your card, and that's going to sit on the front of my base. So there's the finished card with the lovely blue vellum flowers on it. Some of the other colourways that I've created And the items that I used are at the back, and they are from the Christina collection that's available at CraftStash. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.